Last time on Exiled, it was becoming more and more apparent that Jade and Amanda were the outsiders and obvious targets of the other contestants, who call themselves the Fabulous Five. But the turning point of the game was the least liked competition. The contestants nominated one person they liked the least on the island, and to everyone's surprise, Kinley voted for Graham, causing suspicion among the Fabulous Five.
I really didn't think you'd care.
It was Jade, however, who was officially titled the least liked and was surprisingly offered a chance at a pardon.
It sucks for people to just flat out not like you and then act like they like you.
After running across the island, Jade guaranteed herself safety from the vote by finding the pardon. That night, the majority of the votes went to Amanda, since she was a physical threat, and Kinley, who clearly jumped ship from the Fabulous Five by voting for Graham and Carol. Amanda and Kinley, being the two players with the most votes, had to go head-to-head in one final competition, determining who would be exiled and who would return to the game. In an anticlimactic challenge, Amanda realized the odds were stacked too high against her and gave up, forfeiting the game to Kinley. Amanda was exiled, and Kinley returns to face the Alliance who betrayed her. In this episode of Exiled, get ready for revenge.
We voted Kinley and Amanda out, and I was really hoping Kinley would come back. Not because I like her, because I don't, but because she's not a physical threat. I can outswim her, I can outrun her, anybody here can outrun her.
When I saw Kinley, I was relieved in a way, because I was kind of relieved that, you know, not as much as a physical threat came back, and that somebody that was closer to the group did come back. However, now she's not really talking to us, which is fine. I mean, I understand. I'd be pissed too, you know, if it came out of nowhere.
She is really upset. She's not hurt, but she's upset because her Alliance all turned on her. And she just feels like it's kind of a matter of time until she gets voted off now, too.
Why would they want me to come back knowing that they voted against me when we were supposed to have this alliance? Like I'm really going to help them now or something?
She feels kind of screwed right now. She really is just looking to win a pardon, and that's the only way she feels like she can save herself.
And I really wanted her to come back and everybody make up, understand that it's a game, and continue playing, and maybe she wouldn't have been put in that position next time, and we would just take turns putting ourselves in that position. But that's not what happened. Kinley came home. She didn't talk to anybody. She went straight to Jade. Jade and Kinley went to the hammock. We're on the beach going, well, there goes our sister, you know, there she goes. She's not coming home anymore.
Right away, the whole time, she was just spending the whole time with Jade. You know, Jade was saying, I knew Graham couldn't be trusted from day one. And Kinley's like, yeah, I understand. I don't really care, because I don't like either of them. Kinley has, I think, turned this from playing a game to making it a personal vendetta. If you want to play like that, I can play like that real hard, and I can play better than you, Kinley.
I kind of have a new outlook on Graham. He has no balls. He can't sit to my face and say, hey, guess what? I'm really sorry, but we're voting for you. It took me asking other people to finally get it out of someone, and my respect for him goes down a lot because of that. As far as Jeff, he doesn't even have the guts to talk to me right now. I think he's all and grins and smiles and sorries and ha ha ha, but when it comes down to it, he's conniving and he's lied to every single one of these people, the ones in his alliance, the one he's gotten out of his alliance, and that makes me want to beat him even more. I'm not going home without a fight.
Don't even try. You're gonna get smoked.
I was really upset yesterday when I found out that I was least liked.
The person that was chosen as the least liked on the island was Jade.
I've been really trying not to take anything too personally, but it's just me. I take it personally. I kind of like just keeping to myself and feeling people out and letting people form their own opinions of me and letting those opinions change once they get to know me, because everybody apparently thought that I was kind of a bitch when I got here because, you know, I didn't want to commit to anything because I didn't know anyone, and I don't feel like making those superficial kind of decisions. Today has been kind of weird. You know, it's been Kinley and I hanging out and everybody else on the hammock. And Carol tries to act nice, or Graham tries to act nice, but I don't really feel like having to deal with that. I'd just rather, fine, don't talk to me.
Strategy now is to get rid of Jade and Kinley at all costs. If there's an immunity thing, we have to win. Plain and simple. I don't care if we play dirty. I don't care if we play clean, but it has to be done. There's no way that we can let them win. Either of them. Hi, I'm Graham and you're watching Exiled, so sit back, relax, grab a cold drink, and enjoy the drama.
It's revenge.
What the hell does that mean?
It's time for revenge.
And it is disgusting. Want to check mail? You want to go? We went to get mail. So we walked down to the mailbox, me, Jade, and Kenley. And we get this block, and it's got all these letters on it. And we're flipping it over, and we're trying to figure out, you know, what it says. And Kenley's like, it's got 3 E's.
3 E's.
And I'm like, what the hell has 3 E's?
There's an E, there's an E, there's an E.
Revenge.
Is that a V? Yeah,
It's revenge.
Awesome. What the hell does that mean?
Great.
Oh my God, that works. It is revenge. So we're walking back to camp, and I'm like, revenge? They're gonna bring Manesh back, aren't they?
Carol, Graham, Meg, and Jeff got a little bit nervous when they thought that the challenge might have something to do with the people coming back who had already been exiled. So it came down to do the challenge, and we walked down the beach, and it was set up with all these chairs with revenge on it and what looked like it was going to be like a game show because we had blocks that had A, B, or C on it, true or false.
And we're all like grooving in these chairs that say revenge when we know something bad's gonna happen, and like my whole alliance is there, plus Kinley and Jade, who aren't in my alliance, the only 2 that aren't.
All of a sudden the people come out that have been exiled.
We got Ryan, John, Manesh, and Amanda. Those 4 have been exiled, and it's you 6 that have caused it. It's time for revenge.
All the exiled people come out, and I was very happy to see them. I thought they looked very nice. But then when they started having that I'm gonna be mean to you look, and I am a big actor, and I'm big and tough, and I'm gonna kill you BS, I just really kind of wish they'd all burned at that point.
The look on their face was just mean. They looked livid.
Here's how the game goes. They each have prepared questions and answers they're gonna be asking you guys. Once you have the answer, you put your tag up in the air. A, B, C, true, false. The people with the incorrect answers are gonna be choosing from the monkey skulls. There's a number on the bottom of these monkey skulls that coordinate with those buckets over there. 6 buckets, 6 monkey skulls. They're gonna be asking questions in order until there's only one of you left. That one person that's left will get a pardon for tonight's elimination court. All right, let's get this started. Ryan's got his first question prepared.
They asked us trivia questions that they came up with, the people who had been exiled. And if we got one wrong, let's say like 3 people got one wrong, they got to choose one person out of that to take revenge on and dump a bucket on.
Okay. For me, what was the most annoying part about the island? A, all of the bugs. B, Jeff's constant questions. Or C, Meg singing. Correct answer was A, all the bugs.
If you do not have A, raise your block up in the air, and you'll be picking from the monkey skulls.
Jeff, go ahead and pick a monkey skull. Dick.
What's the number on the bottom?
It is 3.
All right. Ryan, go ahead and get bucket number 3. Jeff, since you got the answer incorrect, and Ryan dumped the bucket on you, you're out of the game, and we'll continue with the rest of the people. The last one in will get a pardon. John, it's your turn.
All right. Who did I trust most on the island? Was it A, Amanda, B, Manesh, or C, Jeff? The answer was C, Jeff.
If you do not have C, raise your hand up, and John will pick one of you to pick a monkey skull. Who are you gonna pick, John?
We're gonna go with Carol.
All right.
It is dog food. Oh my god. Anybody hungry? Oh.
Dog food and water. Wet dog food. Nasty, smelling, cheap ass dog food. John's like, pours it down my shirt, pours it all over my shoulder, pours it on top of my head, pours it on my face, flings it in my face, and then puts the bucket on top of my head and starts hitting it. How vengeful and spiteful is that? Why was he like that?
Oh, that is so yummy. Oh. Damn, it's on my face.
All right, John.
No, that's cool.
You guys.
Wow. That's fun.
What did I do to you, you know, to make you feel that way, to make you be that mean? I mean, is it that fun for you to be mean to people?
Manesh, let's go.
What was my most annoying part of my experience here on the island? A, the bugs, B, the sweltering heat and humidity, or C, the fabulous 5?
All right, what's the correct answer, Manesh?
My answer was C, the fabulous 5.
So pick out of Kinley or Graham.
And that seems pretty easy, guys. I'll go with Graham.
I have number 5.
Number 5.
Of course, for the Fab 5.
So number 5, go get it, Manesh.
Let's do it.
Oh my God, that's chicken feet.
All right, we got 3 left. The last one sitting will be getting the pardon for tonight's elimination court. Amanda, ask your question.
Okay. What was I intending on spending the prize money on had I won the game? A, my sister's college tuition. B, my boyfriend's fraternity dues. Or C, new playground equipment for the preschool that I work at.
What's the correct answer, Amanda?
Correct answer was A.
Everybody got it correct.
True or false? The most embarrassing thing that happened to me on the island was when John accidentally caught me popping a squat. The correct answer is false. So
all right.
Kinley or Meg? I think I'm gonna go with Meg.
All right, Meg.
Okay. They're all rotten, I think.
Since you got the bucket poured on you, and you got the answer incorrect, go take a seat with Graham, with Carol, and with Jeff. All right? Kinley or Jade, which one of them will get the pardon tonight? On with the question, Ryan.
What was my worst experience on the island? A, being voted off first. B, eating shrimp and rice every day. C, sleeping in the hammock in the rain. The answer's C, sleeping in the hammock in the rain.
Y'all both got the answer incorrect. Ryan, which one of them are you gonna pick? Kinley? All right.
Number 4.
Ryan, go get bucket number 4.
I'm scared to look.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, it's your second pardon in a row. Now you feel totally safe from being eliminated tonight.
We'll see about tomorrow. Yeah.
Send them to us. We're gonna get so we can hang out with us for a while, so we'll take care of them. Your turn.
You guys don't get to vote me off again.
Jeff seems like a really soft guy. He's all about the emotions.
I just hope he knows that Carol and Graham aren't going to step aside.
I don't know why they don't see this. If they don't vote Graham and Carol off, Graham and Carol are gonna vote Meg and Jeff off.
No, I'm not pissed. I'm saying, like, I felt fine the whole time. Like, that was a great challenge. I really enjoyed it. I don't mind getting dirty. That's really no big deal.
So Jade ends up getting that pardon.
I don't know why they don't see this. If they don't vote Graham and Carol off, Graham and Carol are gonna vote Meg and Jeff off. And they just are like being used as little puppets right now.
I don't think there's a chance that Meg's gonna even want to be with Jade and I because she has a flirty personality and Carol feeds it. And that energy is what's keeping her following Carol. Meg's constantly making comments about kind of sexual comments or whatever, and Carol's like, oh yeah, baby, and like just little stupid things that's just not my style. Meg feeds off of it because Carol's a good-looking girl, she's very attractive, and I know Meg knows that. I know she does.
She's really funny, and she also like hangs around with me because I'm the only girl here that she really gets along with. But I was like, yesterday I was like, Meg, you're getting a little bit too close for comfort, and because I was sitting on the beach and she's like, you have a zit on your back, and she came up and popped it, and I'm like, Meg, I'm like, no, I don't even let my boyfriend do that.
Nobody has really made me feel uncomfortable about my sexuality. Kind of in the beginning, I felt kind of singled out. Like I started talking to Ryan, and I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to see Kelly again, kind of thing. And he's like, who's Kelly? And I'm like, well, that's my fiance. And he's like, oh, and he like stopped talking to me. I'm like, okay. That was a long conversation. It's my girl. My girl and I, it's our 3-year anniversary today. And I know she woke me up this morning. I mean, it wasn't hunger that woke me up. It wasn't the sun that woke me up. It was definitely her. I love you, and I miss you. And I don't wish you were here because it really isn't quite nice here, and this is definitely opposite of what you'd like.
My alliance sort of has all agreed to stick together.
You talk to Meg, I'll talk to Graham, we'll get together, have an alliance party.
It's so funny. Jeff seems like a really like soft guy. He's all about the emotions. And we're always checking Jeff to make sure his emotions are in line, if he's ready to go on with it.
They don't like me and Graham, but
I think it's, I don't know. It might be Graham because, like I was saying, he is the strongest, and that's our belief that he is the strongest. So it might just be Graham. We might just send him to the fire and just automatically guarantee that he's going to come back, kind of thing.
Honestly, tonight's strategy is going to be a tough one.
If they're both gonna vote for Graham and me, then Meg needs to vote for you. If they're both gonna vote for Graham and you, then Meg needs to vote for me.
Welcome everybody. The fourth elimination court of Exiled. We're down to 6 people. This is when the game gets very serious. One of you here will be exiled tonight. Jade has the second pardon in a row for her. I'm going to be removing her bucket since she can't be voted on, yet she still will be able to vote in tonight's elimination court. All right, let's begin. Which one of you 5, besides Jade, will be gone tonight? Is it gonna be Kinley, Meg, will it be Carol, Jeff, or Graham? All right, let's get the score. Out of those 5 names that I just mentioned, you guys can all go back, except Meg and Kinley. You 2 stay here, because one of you 2 will be exiled immediately tonight.
Better come.
Oh, I know. It's
Okay.
All right, Kinley, Meg, now to begin with tonight's challenge. The loser of this challenge will be exiled immediately. Kinley, Meg, come on over here. Here's how this challenge is gonna work. First, you're gonna take off your shoes and your socks. You're each gonna put 1 foot in each bucket. And then you're gonna bear hug this thing of sand. You can't put your hands underneath the bucket at any time. And you can't be supporting it by the rim or the rope. The person to give up first, person to step out of the buckets first, or to drop the sand, or to drop any sand out of the bucket, will be exiled immediately. Put your feet in, and I'll hand the sand to you. Begin. Kinley, Your hand went underneath the bucket. The rules were that your hand cannot go underneath the bucket at all to support it. You have to bear hug the bucket. Therefore, you're going to be exiled immediately.
I am so disappointed. I wanted it so bad, and I wanted to beat those people so bad. I would not trade this experience for anything, being on Exiled. It's just so upsetting. It is so upsetting to know that you've come so far and you just didn't get there. You just did not cross that finish line like you thought you were going to. I gotta be proud. But I just think that I could have been prouder. But it didn't happen that way. All in all, this was a wonderful experience, and I would not take anything back. I would have given anything for it to be just a few more days, just till that final day when it came down to me and one other person.
Today we had this water sports contest.
Hell yeah!
Now that it's like day 10, you can't really help but become, you know, friends with people.
And she told me to watch my back.
I've basically been deciding who we would vote out each and every night.
I think it's probably about Jeff or Carol's turn.
Nobody can be 100% sure about who's going to win and who's going to stay and who's going to go.
If you've got what it takes and can last through the night, you'll make Final Four, but not without a fight.
Find those bones of me and my children. We know where